Alright guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I am here at Loughborough University, but this time not on the pitch, we are in the gym. And today's video, we're going to be looking at the physical aspects of goalkeepers. What are the physical qualities that clubs might look for in a goalkeeper? How do we measure them? And how do we improve them? For that, I've got Nathan here with me. Nathan, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of it. Could you explain to everyone at home what you do here at Loughborough? What's your role with the football team?
I'm one of the strength conditioning coaches here with the football team. So I'm doing that alongside my masters in strength conditioning, so it's good.
Yeah, it's
nice and enjoyable. So it's second season with the football team now, so yeah.
Have you seen a bit of improvement in the lads?
Yeah, definitely, especially with these guys. So like Toby especially, last year, he put a bar on his back and he's like, get me out of here as soon as possible. Whereas now you've got him doing Olympic lifting and all that sort of stuff, so it's good.
When I was here, when I was a student, it was the same. We would have the guys like yourself who were specialising in strength and conditioning, helping the team, also the support with nutrition, psychology, that kind of side of things. So it's amazing the support that you have as a footballer at Loughborough. So what we're going to do today, as you mentioned, we've got Toby, we've got Sam. The guys will remember them from when we did the goalkeeper session. We're going to be looking at a few different aspects of goalkeeping. Could you give us a bit of an overview of the test that we might be doing, what we're going to be focusing on, and what the general focus is?
Yeah, so today we're going to go through a few little things. So on the force deck, so that's going to measure our counter movement jump and our RSI. So we're going to look at how much, for you want to see how good you can jump, how high you can jump. For me, I'm going to look at all the things underneath that underpin the physical performance and those properties. So there's little minute details that can change and improve that to help the jump height. Same with RSI, so we want to be reactive off the floor as a goalkeeper to get up, but we need to be fast and we need to be strong. And then we're also going to look at the Nordic, so on a Nord board, just to test hamstring strength and see if there's any asymmetries or imbalances.
I'm not a fan of the Nordic, so I'm not looking forward to it.
It's alright, it'll be good.
So yeah, like you say, jump height, reactive ability off the ground, so perfect for kind of taking crosses, diving, and like you say, the Nordic for the hamstring strength, which is always important as goalkeepers, sprinting as well.
So obviously in football, there's big category of injuries are hamstring injuries, so being able to measure and see if there's any red flags or things to improve is good for us.
Brilliant, looking forward to it.
No problem.
Let's jump straight in. So Nathan, what is the first test that we're going to be doing?
So we're going to look at the counter movement jump. So specifically we're going to look at jump height as the main metric that you will look at. We will look at other things obviously. But this can be used to assess neuromuscular fatigue and readiness for games and training. Especially in rehab, coming back from rehab, we've got a marker of where they're at. If they're that, they've improved if they're below. So we can work on that, and then we can also see improvements in jump height through the year if our programming is actually doing what we want to do, which is obviously as a goalkeeper, it's key to get up off the floor to try and get them both high.
Exactly, and especially through the full season, that's something you have to monitor based, like you say, on load, on fatigue. How does the counter movement jump work as a test? What do you have to do to execute a counter movement jump?
So the start position, you're going to be in quite a normal athletic position, still up erect, hands on hips. And then when I say go when we're ready to go, you're going to drop down in one fast motion, stop yourself from falling on the floor and jump back up in one go.
Perfect.
So Toby, do you want to give us an example? Good. And we're looking to try and not pike our legs, so we're not bending them. We're going to try and land as flat as we can. And we're going to try and get as high as possible off the floor.
Perfectly demonstrated, Toby. Class.
So whenever you're ready, Toby, hands on hips. Try and get your head to the ceiling, high as you can.
Nice.
Not bad. Whenever you want to go again. Good. Let's try and get down faster so then you can get up faster as well.
Nice.
And
Toby.
relax. That's what we see when Toby's doing his jumps.
Sam, fancy a go?
Let's do it.
Whenever you're ready then, Smithy, hands on hips. Nice and high. Good.
Nice,
get a little bit deeper. Good. One more. Very nice. Yeah, so if you jump on Con.
I am nervous. Right.
So as high as you
down
can.
Fast,
drop down fast, as high up as you can. Good. Try and get that head to the ceiling. Brilliant.
So Nathan, counter movement jump test done. We're going to have the scores on screen. What do you see from the scores? Toby, me, Sam, how do you kind of assess it?
Well, the key one for you guys that you want to see is jump height, and obviously when we've got the boys in the gym, it's a bit of a competition.
Yeah, always a competition.
Giving it portions just to try and beat each other. So you'll look at jump height, and then we're going to look at other things. So asymmetry, so there's asymmetry between left and right leg on power as you jump, and then also other qualities, so how fast you can break, how strong you are, and then also the impulse, so how fast you can do it.
So if you were looking to improve the scores, what would you kind of be looking to do in order to achieve that? Would that be something that you'd build into their kind of S&C routines?
Yeah, definitely. So like some people will be really poor in the strength going down on the eccentric component. So we're getting really strong in eccentric lifts. So really slow, heavy RDLs or squats, for example, in the eccentric portion. And then some people just need to practice it. That could be another thing. And then at ballistic training, so Toby at the moment, he's on a power phase. So he's doing Olympic, he's doing clean, hand clean, so ballistic movement to try and improve his ability to move a weight and be powerful on the pitch. Because that's the key. So we want to get all the stuff here, move on to a pitch. That's the end goal.
Exactly. And before we go, who won? You can tell me. You. My guy. Second test. What are we going to be looking at now?
So we're going to look at reactive strength index, so an RSI test, and specifically the 10-5 hop test.
Okay.
So we're looking at like the reactive capabilities and qualities you have and how you can cope with the stress of plyometric exercises.
Yeah, so plyometrics obviously massive for goalkeepers. Applying that to on the pitch, I'm thinking obviously as you're stepping into a dive or as you're landing to then sprint, that kind of transfer of energy, transfer of movement, being able to absorb and then explode out of that. Is that kind of what we're focusing on?
That's exactly what we're looking at.
So how does this test work? What do we have to do?
So it's going to be similar starting position to the counter movement jump. And it's going to start with a counter movement jump, and then you're going to go into 10 repetitive hops. So it's like a pogo, as you know what one of them is.
Toby, you ready? Let's go. Toby wanted us to tell you that he has trained this morning, so take all of his results into account with that aspect in mind.
Whenever you're ready then, Tobe. Toes up. Come on. Nice and springy.
Nice.
Good.
That was about 15.
Sorry. I thought you had it in your head. What you were doing.
So did I was like...
Whenever you're ready, Smithy, let's go. Toes up. Good start. Come on, reactive. Good. Faster, come on. Good. Nice, you got the 10. So whenever you're ready, you can start, Con.
All right.
So nice and springy. Toes up, good. Faster, smaller steps. Good.
Woo. I think I nearly came off about 4 times. Okay, test done.
Yep.
First of all, what do you think? How did it go?
Not bad, like.
Yeah?
Definitely room for improvement.
Yeah, I think so. I felt that one, to be fair. Like you say, the first one is just that one-off explosive movement, but keeping the reaction and the height over 10 reps is quite a lot.
Obviously, that one's going to take in, it takes you 5 best. But the 10 is a better point.
So if, for example, if I'm looking to improve that aspect of it, again, from the physical point of view, what could I add into my program for that kind of side of things?
Real good is really heavy single leg calf raises. So even just in a Smith machine, low reps, low sets, just really heavy. About 2 seconds on the way down, 2 seconds on the way up. And also just adding in drop jumps, so off a little box, 30 centimetre build up, with that element again where you're reacting off the floor, just a singular rep. Or pogos, that's probably the easiest way, just body weight pogos.
More emphasis on the plyometrics, keeping them in the program. The pogos is a good example of it. Okay, so third and final test. What are we moving on?
So we're going to move on to the Nordic hamstring curl.
I'm not looking forward to this one.
This is probably most football players' worst nightmare.
Yeah, this one looks painful. Right, let's go. Okay, Nathan, so this scary piece of kit, this is our final test. What are we looking at with this one?
So this is mainly just looking at your hamstring strength. So there's a big correlation between hamstring injuries and how good your ability is on this.
So what do we have to do for the test?
So what you're going to be kneeling on this side with your ankles just back of your, on your Achilles basically hooked into the hooks here, and you're going to slowly lower yourself and you're going to try and fight your body weight. That's going to, the gravity's obviously going to take it down with you. I just want you to resist it for as long as possible.
Perfect. Right, I don't want to go first. Toby, you ready to go?
So whenever you're ready, Toby, we're going to go 3 reps, okay? So use the first one as a warm-up, get the feel of it, and then you're going to go 2 maximal efforts.
Nice, you. Wow.
So what we're looking for is, we don't want your hips and your back to
bend,
big curve.
You
want to try and keep pushing your hips through, try and keep a nice neutral spine.
That was impressive.
Come on, Toby, you've got to get big scores now. Good lad, fight it now, fight. So what we like to show the lads as well is when they're doing it, so they can see the lines and the traces to try and beat the next one. So it's going to be a bit of augmentative feedback. So whenever you're ready, Tobe, let's beat it. Come on.
Go on, you. Go on, you.
Hold. Good. Brilliant, mate.
Mate, that was an impressive effort. That was very good.
So like here, just from the starting, from off the bat, we can see the amount of force maximal and average force.
Yeah, on both left and right.
On both left and right, and then it gives us the asymmetry, so the difference between left and right. So here, Toby slightly stronger, 6% stronger in his right leg. Obviously, we've got our threshold that we're looking for Toby to beat. Yeah. And he's way comfortably above it, so that's good.
Brilliant. Right, Sam.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, Smithy. Just the first one as a practice. Good.
Nice, you well done.
These two, you're going to have to put a bit more in, all right?
Nice, mate. Really
good. Start to fight it now. Hold. Good.
Well done.
So again, Smithy, I want you to beat this curve.
Yeah,
that one. We want to get it high. Come on, start fighting it. You're going to get the big numbers in a minute. Start to fight. Fight. Good.
Well done, you.
Not bad.
Good effort, that.
So yeah, so like with Toby, again, max and average force.
Yeah.
And Smithy, his asymmetry bag on, so his left and his right are exactly the same. So that's what we ideally would look for. So whenever you're ready, we'll do the first one like we say, just as a warm up. Okay. Get the feel of it. So you can have hands wherever you are, don't mind. Right. Good. And now it's going to start getting harder. Start to fight it. Good. Now you're starting to fight, Con. Come on. Fight. Good. Last one we'll show you. Beat them lines. Come on. Pull. Come on. Fight it. Spot on. Brilliant, Con. Not bad. So, if we look at your scores compared to Toby and Sam's, max force, average force are a lot higher. Right. And your asymmetry is perfect.
Cool. So that's good.
Very, very good.
So we're not looking, hopefully, the hamstring strength is good. That's what we like to see. That was the one I was most nervous about, so I'm glad that went okay, to be fair. So, all done. Nathan, thank you very much. That was top, mate. Thank you so much for having us in. How did you find it as a whole? How did you?
It was good. It was good to see you against some of our goalkeepers.
Yeah, I know. They put me through my paces, to be fair. I was nervous. Yeah. Important, I think, for the guys at home to see. It's quite rare that you get the opportunity to come somewhere like this and do that type of testing. But I think it gives a great insight into the tests themselves that people like you look for in football clubs when you get to that level, but also what people, everyday goalkeepers, whatever level, what they can do to improve key physical attributes. So that was really interesting for us to see. So yeah, thank you very much.
No problem. Been a pleasure.
Yeah, no, it's been brilliant. And thank you to Toby, thank you to Sam as well. Great for them to come down. We put them in through 2 training sessions now, so we'll probably leave them alone for a bit. But
we'll give them a rest for a few days.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But thank you, mate. That was brilliant, and I'm sure we'll see you soon.
But yeah, thank you.
So hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. If you did, please hit that like button, helps us out loads. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let us know down below in the comments what you'd like to see next here on the channel. But thanks for watching. We will see you in the next video. Take care, look after yourselves, and keep chasing improvement.